this life, never saw you coming, and now we're just running, yeah. You make me feel nothing when we're driving through the night. And I've been looking all around at the places you and I were seeing so many different faces. We're just cruising right on through this life with the playlist, and everything is right. Never really thought I would make it. Found someone who I don't think I'll ever replace, and I'm empty in my heart, so you can just take it. I'm living my best life, and I feel so alive with you by my side. We can make a life. I've got nothing to hide. Driving so fast, every town pass, never look back. We're good at that, cause I feel so alive. Damn, you look good tonight. We're driving through rain, running through sun, and looking at planes. We're cruising through towns, moving all around, but you stay the same. We like to run away, we're ditching all our pain and living for today. We're driving so fast, wanna make it last, we'll do it our way. And I feel good at night, full moon the only light. You make me feel like I'm doing alright. I feel good inside, maybe a little high. You make me feel like everything will be alright.
What's going on, guys? It's the FPL Penguin back again. Another stream for you all. Hope you're doing well. We're back again to talk about Euro Fantasy. Now, if you did catch my first one for about 5 days ago, we were chatting about the game itself. It updated, it came up, and it was pushed forward, should we say, and it's here. So this is my draft number 2. Not that much different to draft number 1, probably 3, 4 at least new players in compared to the last one. But we're going to be talking about, how I'm going to go forward with this, and also telling you about some new news, something in the works as well, and also the league as well. So if you are there, do let yourself be known. Say hello in chat, and probably not make it as long this time. Probably make it about just over half an hour. But this is the team I'm kind of looking at going for. Now, no, we just got over 4 weeks, so we've got plenty of time. This team could be completely different by then. But I brought in players like Szczesny, you can see on the bench. Alaba, I'm not going to pronounce his name, from Finland, who's on the bench, you can see. And we've also got Menayer, I have no way to pronounce his name, from Belgium. The attacking right winger, it's basically a right back, but he's attacking right back. Because I think Belgium play that 3 at the back, if I'm correct. I've also got Connor Roberts in there as well, from also Nathan Bacon. Unlucky! Mr. Nathan Bacon, from out there, because he's a Swansea fan. He plays for Swansea. We'll get to him in a minute. Connor Roberts. And also we've also got there as well Ferran Torres. I think this could be a big tournament for him. I really do think so. I think this could be a huge tournament for Ferran Torres. So I'm going to just explain why I picked these players. And we're going to start off. Well, basically, I'm going to start off with the Finland goalkeeper who plays for Bayern Leverkusen. And the reason I've gone for that goalkeeper is very cheap, as we know. He's 4 million. I've still got him in my team. If you watched the last stream, so he's about 4 million price tag. He's the number 1 goalkeeper. Now, Finland got a tough group. They've got a tough group. They're the country that has Pukki by the side leading the line. So I'm taking my chances. He's a regular starter. He's got the experience in him. I think we could have some good fun with this. So I've got him in my team still. Talk about the Belgian guy. I'm going to call him Thomas. He's got Russia, Denmark, and Finland. Now, I feel 10% picked, 5.5, and I think he's a really good attacking option. I really do think so. We've got some of the stats up here. We'll get to those in a minute, but we'll have a quick look at Belgium, shall we? We'll have a quick look at how Belgium line up. But I'm pretty sure when I looked the other day, he was there. He's also a Dortmund player as well. He's their attacking right back, right winger. You see how far he bombs up the field. You can see on the heat map, this is for Dortmund. We have a look here quickly at the qualification. He played a lot of games. He played out 4 out. He started 4 out of 4. He got 1 goal in one of those 4 games, and just look how far he just bombs up the field. He gets in the box quite a bit too, and this is Thomas Menar. I'm going to say it so wrong, guys. But you can see how far and how, he's a bit like an Andy Robertson, getting himself up in the box, and I feel like this could be a good one for him because we know he's got, Belgium will be favourites for the group, favourite to win the group, top it. So it's that's why I've gone for him. Just say hello to Dylan and Ethan. Dylan, how you doing? Robinson Canoe, I must now. Yeah, he scored, didn't he, against Liverpool? Just watching a bit of it now. Salah scored. Ethan saying, I have a dilemma. Ronaldo or Depay? Considering price and everything. Ronaldo, Depay is a big one too. Depay would probably be leading the line unless they go for Weghorst up front and Depay on the wing. It's going to be very interesting how they line up with Depay. But we'll talk about quickly with Robinson Canoe. He could be maybe a good one. Maybe we'll have to see if he's picked for the squad, because I don't know if he'll start. I don't know Wales more than you, mate, but because you know Wales more than me. But I think you've got lots of Gareth Bale, you've got Harry Wilson, you've got Daniel James. You even got that. I don't know if he plays for Moore from Cardiff, or is he not Welsh? I'm not too sure. But you've got the big guys there. You've got Harry Wilson, you've got Daniel James, and you've got Gareth Bale. I think those three will be leading the line. I think that's a deadly attack right there. And I'm considering probably in a future draft to probably bring someone like Daniel James or Harry Wilson in, depending on what the squad's going to be going to the Euros. We'll have a look here for you, mate, Ethan. We'll have a look at Depay and see, because we've just gone through Thomas right there. Have a little look at Depay. Let's get his little stats up. Let's look at qualification. Far right, sofa score, this is his. I don't know if he takes corners, I'm not too sure. Does he take corners, Depay? This is the qualification stats. 6 goals and 7 assists he got in the qualifications. Guys, this is Memphis Depay. Mostly in the midfield, you can see right there in the centre. But I don't know if he takes corners, I'm not too sure. Now, this is interesting. Is this Germany? If I got my flags correct. We've got some stats here from 2019. Now, we're talking about 2 years ago here, because it's the start of the qualifications. Memphis Depay, he got an assist against... Well, we'll start off on the far right. He got a goal and assist in their first encounter with Germany in a 3-2 loss. And then they won 4-2 in Germany with Depay getting an assist. So it could be one to definitely look at, mate. If we have a quick look at... we'll have a look at... I wanted to make sure they do World Cup qualifiers. He is getting the games there. And the World Cup qualifiers, guys, 3 out of 3. Memphis Depay, 2 goals and 2 assists so far. That was in March as this year qualifications. So it's Memphis Depay for you, mate. We'll have a look at Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably this could be his last. Well, probably wait for the World Cup next year. Probably be his last one. Maybe might retire. He's about 36 years of age, guys. Can you believe it? And he's still rocking it. He's still one of the best in the world. He's just absolutely amazing. Same with Messi. I think Ronaldo's older than Messi, isn't he? So we've got European qualification here. We'll have a look at this with Ronaldo. 11 goals and 0 assists. Now, I'm not too sure for Portugal. Will Ronaldo or Bruno Fernandes be taking the penalties? I'm not too sure. But you can see, absolute monster. He really is. 11 goals and 0 assists in the European qualifications. Have a little scroll down to World Cup qualifiers. What happened in March with Ronaldo. He only got 1 goal. He started 3 out of 3. Now, it's going to be very, very interesting, mate, because you've got Memphis Depay, who... Now, I'm just going to have a random chat, just to give you guys tips as well. Anyone tuning in, anyone else tuning in, how are you all doing? Skulls, how you doing? We'll get to you guys in a minute, how are you all doing? I hope you're all doing well. Memphis Depay, he's at about 10 million. 10 million Memphis Depay. We'll also just get Ronaldo in there as well. He's about 12 million, so 2 million more than Memphis Depay. So it's going to be interesting. I'll leave the screen like this so we can play around with the transfers. So it's going to be interesting, Ethan. It really is. Let's have a look who... Because you've got here, for Memphis Depay, it's got Ukraine, Austria, and North Macedonia. And then you've got with Ronaldo, he's basically in the group of death, isn't he? So I know this is Jota, but I'm giving you the countries with Hungary, Germany and France. So it could be quite tough. But it could be quite tough. He's got a nice fixture against Hungary, but is that a bit of a banana skin for Portugal in the first leg? I don't know. Memphis Depay would be quite a wild one to go for. If we just double check what position he definitely plays for the Netherlands, I'm sure it's still striker. I think he kind of switches a bit. Just have to have a double check. We'll have a look. Just say hello to a few people. Dylan, how you doing? Suja, only 6.5 million. Williams is the only Welsh player I currently have. Skull's saying, I want to know how to sign up for the Euro Fantasy. For the Euro Fantasy, the link is right here, mate. Just type in gaming, UEFA.com, UEFA Euro 2020. I'm sure somebody will post. I'll try and post it myself, the link to it in the live chat. But just have a quick look at Memphis Depay, just quickly. How he's basically lining up. I think he's probably in this game. This was against Gibraltar. Nothing too much to rave about. He got 2 goals in that game against Gibraltar. You can see here, played on the left side of the wing. It was Luke de Jong who was playing the centre role there with Bergwijn. Is it Bergwijn? I don't think it's it's not Bergwijn. I thought it was Bergwijn for a second. But you can see right there that he's hugging the left side, and he was quite attacking. I know it's Gibraltar. Nothing too much to rave about, but you can see there 4 shots on target, 2 off target, 4 on target, and yeah, he was a bit all over the place. Memphis Depay. I think he is a lovely. He's cheaper than Ronaldo. You could go for someone cheaper, Ethan. Maybe go for Jota instead, like myself. I think he's a good one to probably go for instead. Kobe saying, "Hey Pingu, what do you think of Ketin from Turkey and from Hungary? Yeah, the 4 million lad from Hungary, both are 4 million. And yeah, well, the lad from Turkey, I've noticed, I don't think he's been getting many games, mate. I don't think he's been getting many games. I'll type his name in. I think went through this. Had a look at him in the last stream. And he plays for Roma. I don't know how many games he gets for Roma. Only started 3 out of 5 for Roma this season. Season's ended, so he's not done anything in the World qualifications, and he's only played 1 in the European qualifications leading up to this. 10 minutes as well. I don't think he's going to get you many games, mate. I don't think he's going to get any games at all. Just let you know on him. The Hungary guy, I think it's this guy. Is it this guy right here? I think it is. Yeah, it's definitely him. No, he's 30 years old, and he plays for this team. Not even going to pronounce that team, guys. We're going to call him Mol. So basically, we're going to have a look quickly at. He's got something there. The qualifications so far. He started 1 out of 3 so far in the qualifications in March for the World Cup. He's got 1 goal to his name. I think Poland were one of the teams. Have a little scroll down here to the qualifications. He only played 2 qualification games. One of them being against Iceland. He didn't start both of them. He came on later in the game. He got 1 goal in that too. So he's got 2 goals in those 2 of those competitions. Mate, I think he's the better one to go for, mate. Go for this guy over the Turkish fella for sure, definitely. Dylan saying, quick, rate my team on Twitter, DM. Yep, Dylan, send it to me on Twitter. I'll be more than happy to send it to you. And guys, you can send your teams to me. I'll be more than happy to rate your teams. Somebody came up with that idea, actually. I don't know who it was. In the comments in the last stream. I'll probably do a stream for that. I'll probably do it every once a week leading up to the competition. If you guys want to send in your teams, that'd be really, really cool. So send in your team now. I'm at FPL_penguin number 1 at the end, and just look out for this logo right here, and just send me your DMs now. Send me a screenshot, and we'll get it on the stream. What's everyone saying? Kobe, got for your question. Will Zlatan be out? With Zlatan out, could Isaac? We're going to call him Isaac or Isaac. Be an option? Yeah, I've heard about Zlatan. He's going to be out, just like Van Dijk is for the Netherlands. I think he's a good one. He's a young lad, isn't he? I think he's just over 6 feet. He's quite tall, probably not as tall as Zlatan. I mean, just have a quick look at him quickly while if you want to send in your teams to me, guys. He's 8 million. Good one. But I don't know. I don't know how good of a team Sweden are now, especially Zlatan's out now. He's a bit of their mouthpiece. He's like a mouthpiece in their team, isn't he? So Spain, Slovakia, and Poland, gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. How is he done? Because I'm sure he did all right for Real Sociedad this season. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look how he's done so far for Real Sociedad. He started 20 out of 32 games, 14 goals and 2 assists to his name. So not bad, not bad. That's what he's got for Real Sociedad so far this season. 21 years of age, so he's definitely going to start with Zlatan out. That's for sure. He's a good punt to go for, a good one to go for. Tough group, tough group to go attacking in. But he's definitely one you could consider, guys. Definitely. What's everyone else saying? How you're doing? Let me know if you're still there. You got any questions? Please do send them in. While my Twitter updates. So Dylan, do send us your teammate. Here it is now. Let's have a look. I don't go on Twitter much, guys, so just probably the first time in 2 days I've been on. Let's have a little scroll. Let's have a look at your team. We'll bring up Dylan's team now. This is Dylan's team. And this is your teammate. So you got Kane, you got Captain Lukaku like myself. So you got Kane Lukaku like myself. You got Ferran Torres like myself. You got see, I did like that guy from who you got in your defence from Netherlands. I'm not even going to pronounce his name because I'm really bad at pronouncing names. But yeah, he's one to consider because I believe, I'm not too sure if he's going to start games though. This guy I'm going to put in right now for you, mate. Owen, we'll call him Owen. He's from AZ Alkmaar, and we'll just have a quick look at on how he is. Let's have a quick look. So he's got 1 goal and 6 assists. That was for Alkmaar. And we'll have a look at the qualification because we didn't do anything we didn't even play in the qualifications for the Euros. Bombs down the pitch a lot, like Thomas, the Belgian player. He's got 2 assists. He got 2 assists in those 3 games. Turkey, he played Latvia, was it? Yeah, Latvia. So he didn't get anything against Latvia. So it looks like he got one in a very easy game against Gibraltar. So 2 assists there, as you can see there, against Gibraltar. It's all about if he's going to start. That's the thing. But I was eyeing him up, Dylan. I think he's one of them good players, definitely, to look at. You also got in your team as well. Jamo, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well, mate. If you have got yourself a team, if anyone else has got themselves a Euro draft team sorted, do feel free to send it to me on Twitter DMs, and I'll show it on the stream, share it with you guys. But yeah, it's a nice team. We'll go through more players. You've got Williams in there, Liverpool player. It's a good team. You've got some good players. I was debating whether I have a French defender in my team, but that group of death kind of worries me a bit. But it's exciting. You kind of want to have like an attacking player for it, don't you? Just for the fun of it. You got Mount in there. Also, because you're a Chelsea fan too. The only question is, we know Kane's pretty much nailed on, but is Mount? I would go for Mount, but it's England at the end of the day. They kind of build us up and then they kind of let us down. So I'm just worried if he's going to be nailed on or not. Because we're going to see Grealish and Maddison probably join in. So that's another 2 attacking midfielders in there as well as Mount. Ferran Torres, talking about him, the guy's an absolute beast. He really is. He's doing all right for City at the minute. If we get his... I was looking at his stats last night. I think he got a hat-trick against Germany once. And I think that wasn't it friendly? It wasn't a friendly. This is Ferran Torres. Where is it? I think it was just a normal game. Was it the Nations League? Yeah, it was the Nations League. Back in... There we go. 6-0. Your eyes are not... You are actually seeing this, guys. 6-0. 3 goals he got for Ferran Torres. 2 key passes against a strong Germany team. Yes, it was a reasonably strong Germany team. And those are the stats for Ferran Torres. And that was back in the 17th of November 2020. We'll just have a quick look and I'll show you what the team was for Germany that day. I'm sure you won't believe your eyes when you see it. That was the team that lost 6-0 to Spain. Ferran Torres scored a hat-trick. You got Gnabry in there, Sane, Ginter, Sol, the legend himself, Neuer in goal, Toni Kroos, Timo Werner, Gundogan. Look at that team. That team lost 6-0, guys, to Spain about 6 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy. And they couldn't even score against that Spain team either. Absolutely crazy. And Sergio Ramos went off in the 43rd minute as well. My God, God knows what the score was at that moment. Yeah, they had 2 injuries, Spain, but that was crazy. That they absolutely destroyed Germany 6-0. That's embarrassing. Imagine you see that in the Euros. I know we saw like Brazil. Was it Brazil got hammered by Germany? And then we saw South Korea, not hammered Germany, but beat Germany. But look at that. Ferran Torres, definitely one to consider, I'd say. He's one to look out for, and I think he could start, and he could be a lovely one. I definitely want to have him for these games. Such a lovely player to watch. Best keeper for 5 million coming from Kobe. Hope you're doing well, Kobe. We're going to have a quick look. But yeah, we'll go back to your team quickly. We don't want to forget about Dylan, his team. But yeah, overall great teammate. This is Dylan's team. Souček as well. Lord Souček. He got a hat-trick against Estonia. Is he more than capable of doing against England, Scotland, Croatia? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. 6.5, maybe pushing it a bit, but he's had a good season at FPL. Maybe give him a 6 million. But I think UEFA know how attacking he is. That's why they put him at 6.5 million. And he plays a bit more of an attacking role. I'm sure he does for Czech Republic. I know he plays an attacking role bloody for West Ham. You wouldn't think he's a CDM for West Ham, would you? But you got the Italian goalkeeper. Italy, one to consider. I was thinking Immobile, the striker, Lazio striker, another great season for Lazio. I was definitely considering him. He's definitely to look out for as well. We'll just bring him up on the screen. Should we bring him on the screen? There he is. He's 22% picked, guys. 22%, 10 million. I think that's pretty much a bargain, that 10 million I'll expend. Well, near enough. But he's got some decent teams, and he could be definitely one to go for. But I definitely want to keep Lewandowski, because you know my connections to Poland and stuff, and I just want to have the fun of it, and having Lua in there as well. So definitely the big hitters like yourself, Dylan. I've got already Lukaku and Kane. But yeah, it's a lovely team. I do like it, mate, and thanks for sending it in. You've got KDB in there as well. He's attacking, will help supply Lukaku with some good passes, some good assists, maybe. But yeah, some really nice teams. You can see that's Dylan's team, and I don't know if Jamo sent his team in. Jamo, have you sent your team in, mate? Is this you? And the little notification? No, it's somebody liking. But you feel free, mate, if you have made a team. It'd be great to hear from you. What was Kobe saying? Best keeper for 5 million. Best keeper for 5 million. Let's have a look at some keepers. Like I said, I'm not going to go as long with this. Probably do about 30-35 minutes. And then probably do another one in the next 5-6 days time. Probably Friday or Saturday next week. I'm still doing the FPL videos, guys, streams and stuff. So stay tuned for them. Let's get some goalkeepers on here. So let's have a look. If we just diminish him, get rid of Szczesny, so it makes it a bit more clearer now, so you can see them better. So we've got Schmeichel. Schmeichel's a good one. Now, can we just give credit? Well done to Leicester for winning the FA Cup. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely amazing. Well done to them. And Schmeichel pulling off. What a save that was. Was it a shot from Mount? Absolutely crazy. As you can see here, Schmeichel, the son of the legendary Peter Schmeichel, who played for Manchester United. He's got Finland, he's got Belgium, he's got Russia. Definitely one to consider. He's definitely going to be their number one. Definitely the best 5 million goalkeeper. Up there, 13% by the looks of it. Best one. You got group of death. I probably won't go for the RB Leipzig guy, former Liverpool goalkeeper. We've got Nick Pope in there as well. If you want to have your look on, have a little bet, put Pope in your team. He's in there as well. A little more scroll down. Sommer, I believe he's their number one for Switzerland. I believe he is. We've also got Kepa. I don't think he'll be number one. It could be De Gea. Is it De Gea who's their number one? But there's some other good players. I think Szczesny, like I've just took him out here. Szczesny probably is a good one for Poland. But definitely, I would say probably the best, as you can see with the ownership, mate, Kobe, is Schmeichel. Definitely look at Schmeichel. Definitely one to look at. Also got Szczesny as well, who I've already got on my team. Just had to make him disappear for about a minute. He's got Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. He's been a very, very good goalkeeper. Been a good goalkeeper for Juventus as well. Looks solid. I think he's still number one. I think Fabianski will still be number two in the Poland squad. But it's completely up to you for what I've just showed you there, mate. But yeah, this guy's definitely a bargain right here. This Finland goalkeeper, definitely a bargain. So I'm going to enjoy putting him in. Allison, what's happened? Oh god, don't tell me we've conceded. Have we conceded? I'm not even. I've just. Oh, dude, you can tell me what's happened. Oh, it's popped on my screen. Liverpool 2-1. Liverpool 2. What? Hang on. Oh yeah, Liverpool 2-1. Oh no, I thought you were saying Allison. I imagine Allison has scored. Still working on it. John was saying, "Can you look at my team? I sent you on Twitter. No problems, Ethan. I'll have a look for you, mate. Have you sent it to my DMs or you sent it notifications? You sent it right here. So we'll have a look at your team right now. Thanks for the follow, Ethan. Really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy my tweets, everything posted. I post everything though, links to my videos and streams and stuff, or try to. So we've got your team on here. Hopefully it's big enough. Hopefully you guys can see it. Yeah, so that's his team. I'm looking at it, yeah. I like to say to people as well, because just compare my team as well, you know, I think it's always good that we try and make our bench strong. I know the only probably good player I've got Szczesny, I've got Alaba on there. I think I've gone a bit too expensive with my team. Maybe I should try and strengthen the bench a bit. So that's kind of a tip I'd like to put out there as well, Ethan. Maybe I'm just looking at your team now. You've got Cancelo in there. You've gone for, is that double? No, it's not double. That's not. Oh, I was from Austria. That guy. I was thinking. Yeah, that guy's from Austria. You got a Belgian guy. You got the goalkeeper. See, I don't know much hype behind the Turkish guy. Chiesa. Is that pronounced his name in midfield? He's like an attacking winger, isn't he? But he has. When I looked at his stats, he didn't really do much in the Euros, in the qualifications, mate. I think it was him. Let's have a look quickly so I can show you. So it's Federico, who you got in your team. He didn't really do as much, Mr. Federico. So we've got his stats here. European qualifications. Got 1 goal and 3 assists. Started 5 out of 6 games. You know, reasonably easy teams. You can see there's Bosnia. I don't know if that's Azerbaijan. No, it's Armenia. So he's a good one. Probably a decent punt. You got this guy who we went past before. Probably a good one to go for. It's all about if these guys are going to start. I did go for Mbappe myself. But I thought to myself, it's a tough group, and God knows how that group's going to go. That group of death, should we say? You got Ronaldo captain. I like it. You know, Ronaldo does scare me at times because he's that good of a player, but he's very expensive. But I like to look elsewhere. If I could afford him, I'd bring him in. I do like it. I like the captain pick, mate. Good one. You got Harry Kane in there. You got De Bruyne in there for that Belgium attack. I think you're good to go. So I don't know how much money you've got in the bank, left to spare, should we say? But the bench, I'll probably just strengthen it just a tiny bit more. So if you let me know how much you got in the bank, I can help you out, mate, if you want. Yeah, so he's saying, have you seen his Serie A stats with Federico? Yeah, I've seen his. I was looking at it the other night with Federico, but you know, 8 goals and 9 assists though in like 32 appearances. You know, I believe you're talking about Federico. I'm just not as hyped with him. He's a cheaper option to someone like Immobile, you know, who's like 10 million. I'd rather go for him if I had the money, if I wanted to bring him in. If I didn't want Lewandowski, bring in Immobile for Italy, I'd rather have him. Certain play. Well, I'm not saying Federico's not a certain starter, but I think he's definitely one. You know, he's 50-50. Like I've got here with my Italians, I've got Bastoni. You know, absolutely fantastic season. Won Serie A with Inter Milan. He's definitely going to start because you've got the aging Bonucci, Chilean, you know, aging, and this guy's getting the games. He was getting the games in the Euros, I believe, and the World Cup qualifications. So I think he's a good one to go for as well for Italy. So definitely look at him as well for Bastoni. I think it's a nice team. I do like it. But like I said, you know, you don't have to listen to me. You know, I am. I'm currently 1.9 million FPL. But yeah, I do like it, mate. But we've got plenty of times. Things can change. Like my team's probably going to change a lot. So I do like. I definitely like the Ronaldo captaincy pick. Really, really nice, mate. If anyone else wants to send any teams, do send them in. Davey, how you doing, mate? Good to hear from you. Jay, how you doing, mate? Be good to get you guys on. Probably when we get things up and running. You know, with this thing, I'm just trying to sort Discord out at the moment to get you guys back on and have a chat. But I'll get that sorted for the first week leading up to this competition. Denmark could be a good team. True, definitely. I don't know if I still got on my team. I took Eriksen out my team, and I brought in Ferran Torres. I know Eriksen, I believe, takes set pieces. He's scored 3 out of 3 penalties or something. Was it free kicks? He's a wonderful player, Eriksen, but I just want to have Ferran Torres. I think he's an absolute gem. And I think if he starts, he's got some lovely fiction. I think he's definitely one to keep an eye on. Yeah, thanks for the help, bro. We'll consider your tips, legend. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, Ethan. Really do appreciate it. Guys, if you enjoy the stream, hit that like button down below. Really do appreciate it. And if you know of anyone who enjoys watching Euro fantasy, Euro streams, or is considering or is playing this game, please hit that share button down below and share this link on Twitter and Facebook. Really do appreciate it. And hit that notification bell too at the bottom. Really do appreciate it. And get your questions in. Alisson, what? He scored from a corner. It was Alisson who scored. Are you having me? I know it's 2-1. Whoa. It was 2-1 last time I looked. And now my uncle's just messaged me and just said, I can't believe that, Alisson. Jesus Christ, what has he done? Right, guys, we're going to have a little bit of a... Well, I'll have a look at this. I've got to see this as a Liverpool fan. I know it's bad I'm not watching it. I watched the first half, but I needed to get the stream out quickly. But it's good that you guys are updating me. So we're having a bit of a... Well, Penguin just checks what the hell's going on with this Liverpool game. Full time? Are you absolutely joking me about this? What hell happened? Who scored? I've got to see this. I know this is a bit out of the blue. Are you joking me? Assist trying to Alexander. Alisson freaking scored! Are you having a laugh? Hang on. Holy shit, he did. Alisson bloody scored. Alisson... What the hell? How the hell did he score? Was it from a corner? My God, that is mental. Absolutely mental. Jesus Christ, that's mental. What the hell? Alisson with a bullet header. I've got to see it. I can't believe I missed that. Ugh. Watch the first half. But I wanted to get this out quickly as I have my tea and everything. Yeah, Jonas wound up front and that's at the back. My God, Jesus, absolutely crazy that. Thoughts on my team: Schmeichel, Shaw, Robertson, Safal, KDB, Fran Torres, Eriksen, Mount, Kane, Poulsen, Pukki Party, bench, the Finland goalkeeper Tierney, Bastani and Nego. Alisson, what a lad. Jesus, I got bloody hell. Are you absolutely crazy? I've got him record downstairs. Kind of paused it. I paused it on Sky. Oh my God, I'll have to see that later. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Oh Jesus, can't believe that. Who's got Alisson in their team? Schmeichel, Shaw. I think it's a nice team. Shaw, he could be rotated with Chilwell, Kobe, so look out for that. Schmeichel, Robertson, decent. Safal's in there as well. KDB, Ferran Torres, lovely. Eriksen, Mount in there, could be rotated, but still a good one. Kane, Poulsen for Denmark, the striker. He's a lovely one to go for. Kind of switches to the wing a bit, drifts away from play. He's a good one. Good one, I like him. Pukki's in there as well. Pukki Party. I don't think it's a bad one. Pukki. I don't think he's a bad one. Pukki Party. I really don't think so. Bench, you got the Finland goalkeeper. Good one. Cheap one. Tierney in there as well. Very confident with that double Scotland defence. But it's not a bad shout. You got Bastoni in there as well. Good one. And Nego. He's a good one. So I do like the team. Good one to go for. But like I said, look out for sure. Maybe rotate with Chilwell. You definitely want to have in your team players that are pretty much nailed on, I'd say. That's what I'm kind of trying to get my head around. I'm going to ask Dylan, is Connor Roberts pretty nailed on, Dylan? Is Connor Roberts nailed on for Wales, would you say? You know, he's like this attacking right fullback, right back, isn't he? He's pretty much nailed on, isn't he? Because he's been doing well. We have a look at some of his stats. Alaba, you know, if you don't know already, he plays out of position, plays more of a left attacking winger, something like that. Oh my god, I can't believe he scored. Did he actually score the winner? Of all players, that's crazy. Somebody's getting a raise. He's getting extra bonus. That's crazy. So 5 goals and 7 assists he got for Swansea. This is Connor Roberts. We'll have a look at here as well. The qualifications against Belgium and Czech Republic. 0 goals, 0 assists. Let's have a look at the qualifications for the Euros. This is Connor Roberts. This is how far he goes up the field. Very, very tasty when you see something like that. Only got 1 assist, but he's good at getting those crosses in, isn't he? I believe, does he take corners for them? I'm not too sure, but he's a nice one to go for. Connor Roberts, 4.5, you know, relatively cheap. A good one to go for. If Liverpool win the next 2, guaranteed top 4 with Leicester versus Chelsea game. That's a crucial game for you, Dylan. Leicester v Chelsea, absolutely crucial. I'm sure Tuchel, or who I like to call Tuchel, would love to get revenge over Leicester because they'll definitely want to finish in the Champions League. You know, Leicester, will they be happy with just an FA Cup if they miss out on the Champions League? I'd be happy with that if I was a team like Leicester, you know, who aren't used to getting Champions League. If they got Europa League and they got the FA Cup for that season, I think that's a great season for them. You know, they've done fantastic this season. Massive mistake by Sky. He scored an own goal from West. Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that. So basically, I think that's the way to probably go about it. Just have a look at some more questions coming through. Ukrainian players have so good gems. Let's have a look at this player quick. Let's have a look at this player. What's his name? Right, let's get him in the. Let's hopefully get him. I can't even spell his name. Copy and paste it. So yeah, get your questions in, guys. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And yeah, so that's what I'm pretty much going to go for with my team. If we can get the right player in, while I try and get this guy in. I hope it is the right guy. I'm struggling to find him. Is it this guy here? I'm not too sure, but we'll leave it at the minute. We'll probably just get a whole. We'll do it like this. It's pretty much easier. Me trying to look like I need Specsavers, trying to get more nearer to the screen. Let's have a little scroll down here, and we'll have a look at Ukraine. Get some good stats. And is it one of these guys here you were talking about? Let's get their stats on. Let's been talking about them. Goals wise, Roman. Sergey, should we call him, and Junior with a goal each, forward, midfielder, forward. Assist-wise, let's have a look at them here. This is a bit more clear, isn't it? Look at 2 assists for the defender right here, and 1 for Zinchenko. As we know, Zinchenko, Man City, he plays for him. So he could be a decent one maybe to look at. We'll keep an eye on him. We'll call him Ollie. Call him Ollie, and we'll have a look at some goals here. This is Ukraine, how they did in the qualifications. Zinchenko in there as well with a goal. Roman, again, he looks like a nice one. We've got Yarmolenko from West Ham. He's another recognisable player. Look at the qualifications. Where are we? Is it the Euros? Definitely Euros. And we'll have a look at the assist next. Let's have a look at the assist. This is Ruslan. He's been doing well too. I don't even know any of these players besides Yarmolenko and Zinchenko. But, you know, there's some good stats here. Some good stats. Maybe look at this defender. Let's have a look at this defender. Plays for Dynamo Kiev. Let's have a little scroll down here. He's got 2 assists to his name. Started 5 out of 6 of their Euro qualifications. Gets quite far down the pitch, as I like to see. So he could be a good one. What's his name? Let's get him in the little stat box. Let's get him in the little stat box. Here he is. He's at 5 million and he's 1% owned. So he could be a good one to go for if you want to go for that kind of cheap gem to bring into your team. He's definitely one to probably think about bringing in. His name, he's 4.5 defender. I appreciate that. Should we try and get him in? We'll get him on here. We'll get him on the screen. And is this guy here? Is it this guy? Not sure if it's this guy. Yeah, so we've got this guy here, but I do like the other guy better. I think he looks a bit more attacking, maybe one to probably consider going for in the in this. Thoughts on I can't even pronounce the name. The Dutch guy from Holland, the winger who we were talking about earlier. So I know who you mean, mate. I definitely, he's definitely one probably to consider. He looks like a decent winger to go for. How is that playing? Where's the link for the Euros? The Euros, I will post it for you now, mate. Once I just mess about with this, but it's game in UEFA. But I'll send you the link. If someone else wants to send the link in chat to this guy who's just joined us, welcome. Please do. Is Regulion nailed on for Spain? I don't think he is, mate. I don't think he is, because I think I talked about this in the last stream. Yeah, my last stream, where he wasn't getting many gains, because we know already Spain have already got who's the defender? They got Gea or Hea. You want to not pronounce the G. They've also got Alonso. They've also got Alba. Is Alba one? Definitely from Barcelona. I think he's Spanish. So I'm not too sure. He's had a good season with Spurs, but probably not. I probably avoid him, mate. Yeah, I'll share the link with you now, mate. So if you are there, guys, will I sort this stream out, this link out? Just chill out and just listen to the music. What's everyone else saying? Well, I'm just looking for the link. It's been less than a week and I've already made many changes. I think a lot of people have been making a lot of changes to their teams. Absolutely crazy. Jesus. Alisson, what the hell, mate? Alisson with a bloody bullet header. Absolutely crazy. How can that? How can you possibly? That is absolutely mental, that. That is absolutely mental. I can't actually believe that. I've got to see that. I mean, Jesus. If you've got Alisson in your team, you need my God, that is absolutely mental. Let's have a look quick. I'll just get the link for you. Right, I'm just posting the link for you now, mate. If you've got any questions, guys, do find them away. This is what I'm probably going for with my team. I do like it. I think it's definitely one to probably definitely consider going forward. I'm just going to send you the team right now, mate. Let's see. What's everyone else saying in chat? What's everyone saying? Who's the best defender for 6 million or under? Torres is an incredible shout. Might get him. He's definitely one to consider, mate. Definitely one to consider, I'd say. I think he's just a lovely little gem to probably go for. Who's the best defender? Well, thoughts on Madow's those great stats for work. Yeah, he's done so well. He's got 2 assists. I think that was against Gibraltar. He basically. I don't know if he's going to keep getting the starts. But I'm going to share the link now to you guys. We've got John as well. How you doing, John? Just creeping in. How you doing? just to let the guy know, I've just posted the link to the website, guys. So if you don't know what the website is, I've just put in the live chat the link to the Euro Fantasy website in the live chat, so you can click on that. John, how you doing? I hope you're doing well, mate. Hope all's good. Does Bastoni start? I would say so. He's young. He was starting games for Inter Milan, a lot of games, and you've got an aging Bonucci, Chilean, who are like in the mid-30s now, like granddads playing. I mean, they really want young blood now. They want pace in there, So I think they'll, Bastoni, I'll bring him up now for you, mate. Get some stats. Hope you're doing well, mate. No worries, mate. No worries. Just click on the link, everybody, and you'll get there if you haven't already. The best defender for 6 million or under. Wow. Depends who you've got already, mate. Who have you got already, Kobe, in your team? Do let me know. Best defender for 6 million or under. My God. Like I said, I just want to give a big shout to FPL Sparta. John, who's in the live chat now. He also makes Euro Fantasy videos, so do give him a subscribe at FPL Sparta on YouTube. I think he's close to 200 subscribers, I believe. Do give him a subscribe. You've got Diaz and there, so if we make this a bit more clearer. Let's get this a bit more clearer. Let's get rid of the Finley guy so you can see this better. We've got Diaz and Neves, 6 million. We've got Shaw, who's a bit rotation. We've got Pavard, who I'd say is pretty much nailed on for France, 6 million. Chilwell, yeah, I'd just say tend to probably avoid Chilwell and Shaw because they'll probably be rotated quite a bit. So maybe Diaz, maybe Pavard, both 6 million. You've got De Ligt from Netherlands, pretty much nailed on. Definitely probably nailed on now that we've heard Van Dijk will not be making the Euros this summer, so he's pretty much nailed on. Florenzi's in there as well. He's pretty much good. He's attacking fullback. Rudiger for Germany, group of death. Maguire set to miss out. Cancelo, good shout, for Portugal against Hungary. Andy Robertson, 5.5 cheaper. Scotland, definite starter. Zinchenko, we talked about Ukraine, somebody brought them up. Could be good underdogs, dark horses in this, and they do give teams a very tough game. They really do. They're no mugs. They're a very good team. Definitely avoid this guy who we talked about earlier from Turkey, Ketin, for 4 million. He is not starting any games for them at the moment. He's in the qualifications for both World Cup and Euros, so definitely avoid him. I know his 4 million looks something, but definitely avoid him. He won't get any games. We've got Stones in there as well. We've got Tierney at 5 million, Safal at 5 million. But like I said, Bastoni at 4.5 million, definite starter. We'll get to Bastoni in just a moment. We've got the France guy, Kim. He's in there as well. Castagna for Belgium. There's some good ones. There really are some good. We've got Bednarek as well for Poland, definite starter. Southampton player, 4.5 million. One to look at. 5 million for Blind from Netherlands. Van Dijk, definitely not going. Kabak's there. So many good players. So many good players in there, guys. There really are. There's so many good players. Sparta's saying, when are you planning to use your chips, Penguin? I'm not going to use them. I know it's a short competition, but I'm not going to rush using them. I'll probably be a bit of a strategy. Probably use my Limitless maybe in one of the group match weeks will be probably the way to go, and then use probably the wild card going into the knockout stages, probably something like that. Probably be my plan. Does Danea play the Belgian guy? We'll bring him up now for you, mate. Jason, he plays for Lyon. Let's get his stats right up on the screen. It looks like he's a definite starter for Lyon. 1 goal to his name. He's a centre back for Lyon. Let's get his stats up. So we look at the qualifications. How he did. He started 2 out of 3 though. 0 goals, 0 assists. Oof, he pushed quite far up the pitch, didn't he? But he started 2 out of 3 of those qualifications. We look at the World Cup qualifiers. You can see there he started 2 out of 3 once again. 0 goals, 0 assists. So it's going to be interesting if he's pretty much nailed on. He's younger than Alderweireld. He's younger than Vertonghen. So are they going to do what I said about Italy? Go for that young blood. It's all about the youngsters now, giving them the stage. It's their time to shine on these stages. So he's maybe one to look at. Like I said with Bastoni, let's just bring him up. I think it's Alexandro. Is it Alexandro? Yeah, it's Alexandro. 22 years of age. Let's have a little scroll down. Gets up the pitch quite a bit. He's a centre back, but I believe they probably play 3 centre backs at Inter Milan. Zero goals and 3 assists to his name. Started 32 out of 32 this season for the champions of Serie A. I'll have a quick look as well. He hasn't done anything in the qualifications. Very, very young, but he did play for the under-21s. Started 2 out of 3. But the big one I want to probably talk about, let's talk about the qualifications. I think he did the Nations League. Should we have a look at the Nations League? He started 2 out of 2 in the Nations League last year. And we'll also get his qualifications up for the World Cup qualification stats. He started 1 out of 1 of the qualification stats, of the qualification games. So it's going to be a very interesting one, really, how Italy will probably line up. But I do think he deserves a start, and I'm still going to start him. They have to realise, this young blood, especially with him helping Inter Milan win the title, he's got to start, and I think he will. I think he will start. As you can see, there's been a bit of rotation with this Italy team, but as Bastoni, he did pick up an injury, so it looks like he did probably miss some games, but they did happen before. So he did play 89 minutes and did pick up an injury, but I believe he is back now from his injury. But like I said, this team's going to probably change. We know Immobile probably takes penalties. He scored one there against Lithuania, so it's going to be very interesting to see what everyone goes for. Can't wait to see all your teams. If you want to send your teams to me, guys, your drafts during the next 5 minutes. We're nearly gone for an hour, and I said we won't go on for an hour. Time flies when you're having fun. Thanks for the shout, mate. No worries, John. What's I saying? Might take up Ronaldo and could come back a bit. Yeah, but he could come back to bite me if he has a lot. He's one of those players, and I think this is a big tournament for him. But he's got a bit of a group of deaf, bit of tongue twister, deaf, and the next word I'm going to say is, but Portugal have got depth. They got Jota, they got a lot of rotation that could happen. But I think Ronaldo could be the one to shine. But he has got Germany, has got Germany, France, and Hungary. So it's going to be interesting. So I think I'm not saying Ronaldo's a bad one. You can go for it, mate. But I'm just saying Jota may be saving your money there. He is probably getting the games. He's a very lovely player to look at. When he plays, we'll bring his little stats up because he got a brace, I'm sure, in the World Cup qualifiers. Let's bring him up. Let's have a look. It's with the World Cup qualifiers. Let's have a look. So he got 3 goals so far, and this was back in March. And this was against Serbia, against 2 goals. He got 2 goals, you can see there, against Serbia. And very, very attacking. 2 shots on target. He didn't do anything against... who's this? Luxembourg, though. Play 60... Oh, he did go. He got a goal, though, against Luxembourg. 6 goal with 60-odd minutes to his name. We have another look here as well. He didn't play that much, as we know, because he picked up an injury around this time for the a lot of the European qualification games. 0 goals, 0 assists, so he was nursing an injury, so fair enough on that. But he definitely is somebody, to definitely look at. Like I said, we'll go back to the UEFA Nations League, if you remember that, from 2020 last year. He picked up 3 goals and 2 assists to his name. This is Jota in the UEFA Nations League, started 3 out of 6 games. Ronaldo will be pretty much nailed on. He is their star player, the big match player, so definitely you could keep him for now, I'd say, definitely. Will Jota be back for the Euros as he's injured? Yeah, there was that injury. I don't think it's that serious, but he has said Jurgen. If I can bring it up on Twitter, that'd be really helpful, wouldn't it? Let's have a look if we can bring it up on the screen. It said he was out for the end of the season. That's what I heard. He's definitely out to the end of the season. He won't make an appearance now. That's it for this season. So we'll have to see if he makes this squad or not, because they're set to announce the squads. A lot of them, some have already, provisional squads, but probably in the next 2 weeks we could get a lot of teams, putting out their squads, their final squads. So we'll see what they said about Jota. Let's see what's being said. FS Scout's probably a good one to probably... the boss confirms Jota will not play again this season. So that's from the Liverpool official Twitter account. I'm gonna retweet that anyway. Why not? Get it out to my followers. That's who a lot of players we got out. Jurgen Klopp announces Jota's out for the final 3 games of Liverpool's season with a foot injury. So maybe just stick with him. Ethan, was it? Just stick with him. So I'll leave that on the screen. As you can see there, he's out to the end of the season. Big blow for us. It is a big blow. Ronaldo in first game, sub out match day 2. But yeah, keep Ronaldo, mate. Keep Ronaldo. Good cheap if Bastoni does not start. Now, who is he? Let's. Is he play for Italy, mate? Who just. Is it Francesco? Is it this guy here? The Lazio defender for Italy. 33 years of age. Let's see. Let's look at his stats quickly. For the Euros, 1 goal to his name. Started 3 out of 3 for the qualifications. For the qualifications for the World Cup this year, he started 1 out of 2. This is Francesco Acerbi, I pronounce his name. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. It really is. So what happens? Yeah, cheers for the help. No worries, mate. No worries. Guys, if you enjoy the stream, we do appreciate it. Hit that like button down below, and please share the stream with your mates on Facebook and Twitter. We do appreciate it, and keep getting those questions in, and we should be able to wrap things up in 5 minutes. I did say that a while ago, but we're still going, which is great. But do give the video a like, the stream a like down below. We do appreciate it. And hit that notification bell too. You'll know straight away when I post a new stream. You'll know straight away. Who should I bring in? Pavard or Shaw? Say Pavard. Shaw's more rotation. Kobe, so we'll go for Pavard. Do you think Jota is still worth it in the group of death? I think he's still worth it if he's fit. He's worth it for the group of death. I think he's one of them. They've got good depth. They look very, very attacking Portugal. And hell, I even showed you earlier, reasonably strong Germany team getting absolutely destroyed by Spain 6-0 in the UEFA Nations League over a year ago. So I probably look at getting Jota in. I think Germany could get knocked out. I think they'll probably finish 3rd in the group. I think there's something about them where I think they're going to mess it up. I really do. FPL question, who should I bring in for Jota? Harrison or Rafinha? Someone else was talking about this earlier. I think it was Nathan, our group. I would probably say both doing good. Harrison did fantastic in that game against Burnley, but I still go for Rafinha. Mate. I think he's absolutely class. Absolutely class. Krul started all 3 World Cup qualifier games. How much is Krul? Krul would be a good one. I always get a bit paranoid because once we know the squads, we'll be alright. Krul's about 4.5 million. That's a lovely price for him. 2% owned. I think what I'm just worried about, knowing that Van Dijk is out of, he's definitely not going to make the Euros, Virgil van Dijk. I just think it just really puts me off Holland defence. I just think they could really, I think likes of Ukraine, Austria, Macedonia really could go out. I think Macedonia could get something. I mean, how they beat a strong Germany team only recently in the World Cup qualifiers. Macedonia 2-1 beat them at Germany. So I think this could be a tough group, defensive-wise, to keep a clean sheet in. I really do. Ukraine are no mugs, like I said. Thanks FPL Sparta as well. FPL Sparta is a really cool guy, really cool. Do check him out on YouTube. Netherlands have announced their provisional. If you need to look, yeah, I had a look at that. I did share that. I'm gonna probably bring that up. That'd be really cool to bring it up. Thanks for. Let's have a look. Should we get on the screen? Misspelled squad. Provisional squad announced. I think it was this one. We'll go to the Athletic. It was announced 2 days ago. We'll bring it up. It's the provisional squad. So probably things could change. Little scroll down. Let's get it for you right now. Here it is on the screen. That's the provisional squad. Probably more than likely to probably make it to the Euros. As you can see there, I'll leave it on the screen. I think that player made it. That Dylan brought up earlier. The one I've got, had in my team. So that's the team making it on the provisional list for the Euros. Will Kabak be back in time for the Euros? I know he's got a little bit of an injury. I've not a clue, mate. I don't know the extent of Kabak's injury. Maybe he might not. He was definitely one I was going to consider. Maybe go for Sayuko. I don't know how much he is. 4.5 Kabak. Sayucha is 5 million. You know, Sayucha more nailed on. Only a 0.5 more expensive than Quebec. What's everyone saying? Yeah, cheers for the help, mate. Yeah, I think we'll probably wrap things up. If anyone's got any last minute questions, do find them away, and I'll give it another minute, wait for any questions to come through. But that's what I'm going for, guys. I do like that team a lot. I really do like that team. Like I said, if you want to join my league, I'm putting it out there. I'm going to put it out there. It's going to be, you know, the code. I'll give you the code as well. So anyone wants to be a part of it, I will be showing every game week who's leading and stuff. Let's see if we can bring it on the screen. Let's get the FPL Penguin Euro League. We're going to make it into probably a prize league. I'm going to say it now. Things going on behind the scenes. So do if you want to be in it, you have to be in it to win it. A little prize league, and if you want to be in it, there's the code at the bottom of the screen. Do feel free typing that in on in the little league thing, and yeah, good fun, guys, good fun. But I will have more talk about that in the next week or two, and also looking at your draft teams during the next 2 to 3 weeks leading up to this competition. But that's my team. I really like it for now. Not many changes during the stream, but I do like it. Kobe saying, okay, cheers, mate. Great stream, mate. Cheers, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button down below and share the stream, and subscribe. Most importantly, hit the subscribe button. Really do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And thank you so much. Take care, guys. See you later.
I needed something, someone to trust in, yeah. I needed something to get me through this life. Never saw you coming, and now we're just running, yeah. You make me feel nothing when we're driving through the night. And I've been looking all around at the places you and I were seeing so many different faces. We're just cruising right on through this life with the playlist.